I'm lucky enough to be able to have a trainer, a bike trainer in the house, and can do the 6 to 8 hours at home in front of the TV. If you had to do that at a gym or like on the road, like a road bike, that's a lot harder to fit into a normal person's schedule. But I get, I think, and this isn't necessarily the best indicator of what kind of shape you're in or your conditioning base. I use resting heart rate to judge what kind of shape I'm in. And I know when it's getting lower into the low 50s that I'm getting into peak shape for my current situation. And once it starts increasing, that I'm getting out of shape. And I found that having those long, lower intensity cycling has lowered my resting heart rate the most and has helped my recovery in the gym the most. But like I said, 6 to 8 hours a week is a lot of time commitment. And when I am busy with things in my normal life or work or whatever, fitting in steps where I can and getting at least 15,000 steps a day and then hitting a couple sessions of hitting a couple sessions of hit, doing a couple sessions of some high intensity interval training gets me pretty close. Not quite the same, maybe a little more specific though, because when I do my hit training, I use an Aerodyne bike. So that is a little more full body than just doing cycling. But I do feel like when I am cycling that I do low intensity overall, but there are sections where I do some sprints or some higher intensity stuff that are programmed around when I have my heavy lifting days. So I'm not wearing myself out before I do squats or deadlifts or something heavy. I find that when my legs get tired during cycling and pushing through that has transferred over somewhat to doing a heavy yoke or heavy farmers, for instance, where I'm getting that lactic acid buildup in my legs, start wanting to move slower, but just having the experience of feeling that on the bike and pushing through it. Anyways, back getting a little off topic. Do your cardio. Higher level athletes are probably doing it